Very good evening all. So before starting the roadmap, I'd like to share a few things what we are going to do as a part of MyDotNet. See, we are concentrating on the three areas here as you see. The first one is the IT, the second one is the educational, and the one which is there in the events is the third sector what we are concentrating on. So let me speak about the IT here. The IT, so what we are concentrating is majorly on the latest technologies which are in the market today. So that's the one we are concentrating on, and the takeaway from the session is not the latest technologies, what is there in the market we are using. We have to implement those things in our product. It is not only those things. Apart from that, there are few takeaways, like is it necessary to implement these technologies in our product? So we have to learn that also as a part of session also, like the people will come, exchange their ideas here based on their experience. The people who come to forums, where I go basically, they have like 10 or 15 years of experiences. A couple of questions what we get is like, is it necessary to implement these technologies in the market? How can I implement in my product? So a couple of times we end up, okay, this is not the right technology like to implement in our product. So we learn those things from the sessions, not only like the latest technologies also, like whether it is fit for our product or not. So those things are in the IT sector. When it comes to educational, yes, Jenna told, Muthukumar told, yes, it's a continuous learning. Couple of colleges have handled some sessions. There is a huge gap, as Jenna told, with the students today who are learning in different sectors, maybe diploma or engineering. The difference what I find is like they don't explore things. They are straightly into the syllabus. They want to get more marks. That's the thing they are concentrating on. But end of the day, when it comes for the implementation, when you come to the industry, a couple of times like they may not know how to implement those things. So there will be a teacher or lecturer in the college. When you come to the industry, there will be a guide that's all for you, a mentor who can tell like how you have to implement it. They won't tell you like you have to do like this step by step. So we have to educate the students. That is one thing. And as Channa told, we have to like educate the faculties also. They have a different set of minds. Like stick to the syllabus, what is there, just implement it. Do only networking projects, not the database projects. Database projects doesn't earn you anything. So what we try to educate them in from the faculty and faculty people is this is not the right way to take the students. So you should make them to know what is a software development life cycle is. They should know actually when they come to the industry or they're ready for the industry. So we have to like make them understand that one. So that is when it comes to the education. When it comes to events, we are concentrating on codathons and hackathons. So that is a major area what we are concentrating on. Then you can move to the next slide. Okay, these are the technologies based on the sessions what we had attended in Bengaluru. We decided to like top list these items, so which are happening in the market in Bengaluru nowadays. And if you see the ranking of these technologies has also gone up in the market. So not necessarily like we have to use this, but we should know like whether it makes sense to use it. The first is the ASP.NET Core, so which is happening. So this is the next Microsoft product which is like in boom in market. So it is a cross-platform, I can say like devices it supports. Recently they supported for Raspberry also. You can use for IoT devices also. That is the latest launch what they did last month. And the Visual Studio 2017. So every year they started releasing new features with new version. So this time they jumped from 2015 to 2017 if you see. So what's the difference we have? There are two versions, 6.0 and 7.0. See, sometimes what happens, so we say we are working on the latest technology, latest framework, so not necessarily like people are using the latest features. So what can happen like by learning these features is 10 lines of code you can reduce to 2 lines, or 100 lines of code you can reduce to 20 lines. So it's not only knowing about like what are the latest features, how to shift from the existing feature to the new features, you should know that also. The third one, what you're saying is the best practices. Okay, knowing the technology, knowing the features, it can make the implementation like properly done. But the thing is, one developer writes a code, another developer comes, he may not be able to understand like what he has written. You might tell, okay, I have used the latest feature, I have used all the design principles in my project and it is running properly. When someone is not able to understand, he may not be able to fix the problem also. So what are the best practices we have to follow while writing the code? So not only the code, like when testing the product also. So we may be like concentrating on that area also. The next is ECMAScript. So currently like a lot of industry are using JavaScript. So there is a huge change in the JavaScript version what we are using from like ECMAScript 2015, 16 and 17 that is coming in the market. So do we need to learn all those things? So there is a next one called a TypeScript. If you start learning the TypeScript, you may not need to learn all those ECMS script. If you learn the TypeScript, like you are like already learned ECMS script. The last one what you're seeing is the Angular 2, which is happening in the market. So I spent years in learning this Angular 1. So based on my experience, when Angular 2 released, like I was like, yes, I can understand that. When I went and like started reading it, learning it, practicing it, nothing went into my mind because the entire architecture was changed. So lessons learned from that is like try to be like concentrate on the stability of the product in the market. Once it is stable, try to use it. Don't go for the latest features and embrace it. So what happens is you might have invested a lot of money or hired a lot of resources like who are good in Angular 1, but in Angular 2, like you're not getting resources in the market nowadays. It's very difficult to find. So Angular 2 is again a cross-platform. So you learn Angular 2 and TypeScript, like you can like run the mobile applications or I can say the web applications also. Again, the takeaway from this session is not only learning about it. So is it like a right choice for my product? So these are the roadmaps what we have like planned for the couple of months, 3 to 4 months. So the rest of the things we will be concentrating on the cloud Microsoft Azure services. That is not listed here. Majorly concentrating on cognitive services and bot framework. So we are trying to like speak with the respective persons like who are like have some experiences like around 6 to 5 years of experiences who are working on these things. So once we get those details, we are going to put on the post on our website. So with that, I'm done. I give it to MC. Thank you.